What's up, everybody? This is RJ. Welcome to Safe Space Radio, where we keep the main thing because you are the main character in your story. Listen, this is our launch episode, and I'm excited about you all joining us today, man. Listen, I got my friends and co-hosts, starting with Pamela.
Hey, y'all. What's up?
I love it. I got AP.
Damn, right. The whole
He called.
I called you Pamela.
Hey, y'all. It's just Pam.
I got my girl AP.
It's Angelica. Thank you.
Okay. You said Angel?
Angelica.
Okay. And my man Ray Shine.
What's up, y'all?
Listen, we're glad to be here. And again, thank you for joining us on our launch episode, man. Today, I think we're going to be talking about relationships at large. So whatever happens in the safe space, keep it in the safe space.
Safe space.
All right, so what are we launching into today?
Well, I just want to start off by sharing a small testimony that I have. I'm so excited.
Testify to it.
Yeah, God is so good. So I got a word yesterday.
From where?
Somewhere.
I don't think that it matters where it came from.
Oh, no,
Just
it
as
It
long
matters.
It matters.
What's
As
definitely
long as,
important.
it was what it needed to be. Amen. So the word, I'm sorry, I'm so churchy.
She's so churchy.
So
Word of God for the
churchy.
people.
Right. Okay.
Read.
And the word said, romance comes to life this year in a very unusual sort of way. I received that.
Who told you that?
It wasn't who told me. It's
What?
not about that. So I had Chinese food yesterday.
Okay.
And
Fork and cookie.
the fortune cookie that I happened to reach and grab, that's what it said.
Do you
So I
believe the word
received
that you
it.
received?
I
She
believe that
received
God
it.
can use whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants. Why? Because he's sovereign.
That he is.
He's
sis.
sovereign.
And
That
how is that
is.
working out for you?
I just got the word yesterday. So
It ain't came to fruition yet.
yeah.
Ain't had time to manifest.
Exactly.
You gotta give God time to stir it up.
Yeah. He's on time, God.
He just he gave you the word.
He
but
said this year, so I still have time.
you got time.
plenty of
You
time.
got time. I believe for y'all. Like Angel is like me. She's a hopeless romantic. So
I love love.
I know that's why that spoke to you so good.
It
That love was
did.
gonna come in an unusual way. So I hope that the man that comes for you is gonna sweep you off your feet and
In an
just-
unusual way.
In an unusual way. In a good way.
I love too.
Are you a romantic?
It sounds like you need to get you a fortune cookie. I'm just...
My fortune cookies ain't never that good, so I
Never.
I don't never get that
Sound like
good.
you
Never.
So
It's like lucky numbers.
Because I've never told you about it. Are you like a romantic? Do you like romantic stuff?
Like I like romantic like stuff. I ain't never got it, so I want it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I've never
So I
had
thought
it, but I would love to experience it.
Okay, so you
I'm
like
worthy
flowers.
of it.
You like
I
flowers.
like
and
flowers.
stuff.
Now, whether they last long or not, it's they ain't got nothing
Doesn't
to do
matter,
with
it's
it.
just
But
the
I like the gesture. I think it's very kind.
So you got to find somebody that feeds that area of you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a romantic guy, so I feed the area.
Yeah.
Everything. But that's interesting. I mean, it's an interesting thing.
Yeah,
Rob,
it's interesting.
Rob, are you a romantic guy?
I think the right one will change me.
Oh, boy.
That's
So
not what
that's
we
not-
even
that's not-
asked you.
yeah,
But
that's
that wasn't
not
even a
right.
question.
Change me.
Can you just answer the question?
No, I think
That is the answer.
that is
the answer is no. I'm not romantic.
Okay, no,
maybe
but
I'm
he
the
said-
he
right
didn't
person.
say that.
I will say
That's
that
what he said.
I will say that I don't think I'm romantic, but I do think I'm poetic. You know what I mean? I think I'm poetic, and I say that to say this. I believe that I have opportunities when I talk to. Oh man, I'm getting real specific. I think I'm more poetic than I am romantic. I'm really good expressing myself.
Not if you're over there talking to the woman. Listen to the alpha of this relationship. It's gonna
Right.
lead us to the
It's the
beta of where we're going next.
Right.
To the C, to
Everything
the
got to
alpha.
sound like a sermon.
I think
Everything.
So no,
3
and I also
points.
think I mean well, but I think it doesn't take a whole lot, for me to be satisfied or to feel like I'm satisfying. You know what I mean? And so I enjoy like really the simplistic things. I like just hanging out and just chilling. And so I'm opening myself up to like, doing things like wanting to go on a picnic. Like those are things that I didn't really want to do before.
Gotcha.
But like I said, the right person will change you.
Do y'all agree with that? Do y'all agree with that statement that the right person will
Will
change?
change you. Yeah,
I agree with that.
I agree.
I can also agree with that. I think because
yeah.
the right person make you do some stuff you ain't did.
Absolutely,
I know-
that's true.
I know Angel know that.
Ooh.
Make you turn some corners you didn't know you'd turn.
Oh.
Flip over some ways you didn't know you could flip.
Oh. Do tell her. Do or don't.
Y'all not gonna give Angel a hard time. I'm playing.
Whoa.
What are you talking about here?
I'm flipping over and stuff.
It'll have you, no, but I'm
Yeah.
saying I've seen it though. Like the right person, they'll make you where you didn't cook.
Right.
Now to make you cook for a person.
Yeah.
Make
I mean,
you
that's
go
true.
do different stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we meet the wrong people. We meet the wrong things.
Nah, we've all had our fair
Pam,
share.
Pam, talk to us about this wrong thing.
Okay, so I had an ex reach out to me yesterday and told me, keep in mind that this ex is in a full relationship. Tell me, hey, I just want to call and just let you know, I'm still in love with you.
Oh, you got that text.
That text. Like, how does that work? How does that work?
That was game.
How?
My question
I'm gonna let you have it.
My question is, what are you supposed to say in response to that?
I said,
left him on
okay.
red.
No, that was a phone call. You had to call and tell me that. You woke up on Sunday morning and was like, I just want to let you know this.
Sunday morning. The Lord's Day?
The Lord's Day and Father's Day. If we're going to be specific.
When he should have been, okay.
And that was the, but so
9 o'clock in the morning, to be extra specific.
How did you feel about it?
I just woke up. Yeah, I don't feel nothing because...
You should have asked him, are you laying with your wife right now?
No, because the thing is... I don't feel anything because one, I know you're in a relationship. Don't tell me anything like that, and you're in a relationship. Right. Like, come on.
What was his point? Did he ever give his reasoning? Well, he just wanted, like, he felt like
he just wanted me to know. Now, granted, I'll give him this. I do know that.
Oh, you know he's in love with you.
I know that.
Oh, you know you.
Okay, so hold on. So what was your response to that?
The past is the past. I moved on from it. I wish him nothing but the best. There is nothing here for him with me.
And then my question is, what did he expect your response to be? I'm going to tell you what he expected your response to
Tell
be.
me.
He expected you to take that information, to hold on to it, so that can turn into another conversation y'all was going to have Sunday night.
When he was ready to have it. I wouldn't say Sunday night, but when he was ready to have it.
Oh, no. He would have been texting you Sunday night.
I'm telling you, that was called I'm putting this on ice. I'm gonna tell you this today, so when about Thursday come, and
But this is me.
How you gonna tell me?
It wouldn't the last Thursday.
Hold on, y'all. Let me be clear with y'all.
Man.
Rob is a man.
How you gonna
Rob
tell
is
me?
putting y'all on game
I'm gonna
right
tell you
now.
right
Y'all
now,
need to
I'm
listen.
not gonna tell you something on Sunday morning that I want to talk about Sunday night. Because if I had to call you in the morning, I'm telling you, I'm setting that thing up because I needed to give you the attention I needed to give you for the day. I just gave you amount of attention because I'm in a relationship.
Okay,
so I don't need. I'm not calling you that night.
So I understand that,
but
but let's be clear that there are some men that are aggressive.
Yep.
There's some men that are
He's
like,
one.
listen, I don't even care about time. I'm telling you what it is that I want.
Yep.
And by Sunday night, he would have been texting you.
And he did. He called, actually.
Thank you. As a follow-up to that.
Then he ain't in no real relationship.
Right. That's why. And this is what I tell him.
If
because
he's in a relationship, he's not gonna call you back that night. He set that thing up for you.
He called me back. Best
Yeah, he in a
believe.
relationship.
When he got off work, he was calling me, and I'm like, "Why are you calling me?"
That means Saturday night he had a dream. He was dreaming about that thing, and that thing woke him up Sunday morning.
Rayshawn, shut
and he
that
said,
door.
"I got to go back and get the old thing back."
Rayshawn, shut that door.
I'm just
Shut
saying.
that door.
I'm giving you what real happened. The man went to sleep Saturday night. He went. Matter of fact, let me paint a picture. Saturday, his girl got on his nerves.
I was about to say they got to an
She got on his nerves.
Yeah.
They
Saturday.
had to get in an argument.
It was that baby mama that got on his
Baby
nerves.
mama got on his nerves. Laid down that night.
Yeah.
Saturday night, he thought about the old thing and woke up Sunday morning and said, "I got to get the old thing back."
Yeah.
But this is
I
the
was
thing.
It has to be connected to an argument.
But this is he always tried to test me, and I'm still remain the same. Like there's nothing here. I don't go back. I left for a reason. I'm not going back. You get what I'm saying? So if you didn't take full advantage of what you had when you had me, then what am I going back to?
But he had to test the water.
Yeah.
That's just what,
You don't got to
that
test it when I tell you it's nothing there. Because what's dead is dead. Listen, I'm going to always be honest up front, which I've always been from jump.
Yeah.
So if you ask me something, because he asked me how I felt, I don't feel anything.
As a man, I'm trying to tell you, the mere fact that you answered the phone lets him know that there's still opportunity at the cross.
And you're probably,
I'm just being real.
To be honest with you, and you're probably around. Now this is where I'll give you Thursday. Probably around Thursday, he'll be texting you again.
Thank you. My whole point.
He's gonna try it.
I'm a man.
At least one more time.
He's going to try more than one
But
time.
as long as you stay consistent,
He's always been assertive.
But you got to dead it though. Like Rob said,
That's what
if
I'm saying.
somebody
You
if
should've shut
somebody's
that down.
approaching you from your past with intentions of a future or whatever else, if that's not what you want, you got to kind of dead it.
just to
because-
even see. To see whether or not, I catch you on a good day.
And truth be told, like when it happens on the opposite side, the reason why I answer to even entertain something like that is to stroke my own ego, my own pride. It's to let me know I want to hear it in real time.
Like
I still got that.
Yeah.
And there's a part of us that we just be honest that when that call happens, when that text happens, when we respond or when we pick up the phone, is to do exactly that. It's to test that ego.
Yeah.
But when it's really dead, I ain't answering the phone. I matter of fact, I name him in my phone.
But
not answer.
I think that's more of a man thing, though.
That's
Rob.
gotta be a
I think
man
that's more of a
thing.
man thing. I think that's the thing of men. We do that. Like I'm gonna see if I still got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
that's
see
why
if
he hit you
I'm gonna
up.
see if I'm still in your mind. I'm gonna see if I still is the new dude better than what I did. Is he doing what I did?
That's why he hit you up. I'm just being real.
Can he do what I did? Y'all so nasty.
Rashad,
Y'all so nasty.
no, it ain't no
I'm
y'all.
not even
It's
talking about
you.
nasty. I'm talking about can
No,
he do
but
what I
this
did?
is the thing.
I'm talking about as far as like taking you out. Is he the kind of man I was? If not, you gonna open that door and you gonna be like, yeah, you know, and I'm telling you, that's Rob and my.
Listen, I'm telling him how it is.
Yep.
I'm telling you that was his own ego talking and his loneliness. He got into an argument. I'm telling you.
He did get into an argument, but that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Like I had a situation like that, and I'm on the phone, like, and my mom thinking, "That's what you get, nigga."
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wait, what was that?
That's what you get.
yeah, and like in my
Oh,
mind,
that's what
yeah, and I'm
you
like,
turned that way and you whispered. I didn't know what it was.
That's
in
what
my
you
mind, I'm
get.
thinking, I mean, that sounds like a personal problem.
It is.
Sorry,
It is personal because this is the thing. I don't know his girlfriend personally, right? I know of her because she was mentioned throughout the relationship.
Okay, but I said don't get too many details now.
I'm not. She was
I'm over here
mentioned.
trying to put the pieces together. I
She
ain't
was
gonna lie.
mentioned
I'm
throughout the
Go through your Facebook
relationship.
tonight. I'm gonna figure it out.
But this is the thing. He's settling. I'm not a settler. I've said it I'm not settling for nothing and nobody. If I settle once, I'm not doing it again.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. So I know what I want. So if I've given you a chance, the opportunity to entertain me, to pursue me, which he did. Nothing against him. We're just on two different pages. And so I'm not going to waste time and energy investing something into you that you can't give to me. You get what I'm saying? So I left the relationship as we can still be friends. And I've always treated him friend-like. I've never tried to, come in between his relationship. I'm going to respect your relationship. But I've given him friendship. Mm-hmm. And he accepts that friendship and says that, he can be that. But in all honesty, I just don't think that he can be that with me because of how he feels.
He can't. But let me ask you a question because I'm going to pull something out of what you were just saying. You were saying, like, I don't want to settle. Because a lot of times we do get in relationships and we settle. I posted something the other day and I said, sometimes we'll settle for anything just to say we have something.
That's true.
Yeah,
and I was saying that, in myself, sometimes I'll just settle for whatever, just say I got something. So I got a question for the whole room because I have to ask myself this.
That just kind of bothered me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
It bothered you?
That just bothered me a little because I was over here like, do I do that?
Do you settle?
Yeah, go ahead. Just keep
We
going.
all
Keep
have.
going, keep going.
To some extent.
But so this is about to be my question. When it comes to selling,
You don't.
we settle when it comes to standards. Like standards.
Sorry.
What are standards still a thing? And with you all, like, what are your standards? And at what point do you say, hey, just let them go? Like, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to settle. I'm just going to get something. Like, what are your standards? And at what point do you say, I'm done with it? Because I know it's harder now. Dating's harder.
Yeah.
It is.
Harder now than what it used to be.
Gosh, it really is.
Pam, I think you should go first.
You always do that to me.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in.
Okay, Rob, you go first.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I got standards that I'm realizing. I got standards that I'm realizing every day. Like my standards are like changing. They're not like getting higher to a certain degree, but it's really more connected to me learning myself. Mm-hmm. So as I'm learning myself, like the standards are changing to be more congruent with where I'm going, and so like even now, like subject verb non-agreement is important to me. Someone that can have a conversation for real. That wasn't a standard before because in the space that I was in, I was really focused on myself, so I didn't really have to talk a lot. But now communicating is important. Mm-hmm. So to call that a standard is not like, okay, you have to be able to communicate on said level. You just got to be able to talk, period. Yeah. And one of the things that like I've been doing lately in conversation is that we have this thought where we have to we talk to resolve. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so that hasn't always been a priority. We in the past I've talked to win. You know what I mean? Whereas now talking to resolve, I've walked in and out of conversations with more understanding. You know what I mean?
That's
so that's kind of a standard for me.
It's growth. I mean? That's
huge.
Yeah.
No, that's growth.
It's healthy. I like that.
Because some people we like, they got to be so tall. They got to be.
No, you got to be taller than me.
They got to be a certain size.
Got to be taller than me, baby. You got to be.
You can find
we can't
love
be the same
in some of the strangest places.
Mm-hmm. You found love in strange places?
Which place?
Ooh, Pam is going heavy. I didn't even do that. I didn't even
I'm just curious.
No, I mean, I think for me,
I'm over here trying to help folks.
I'm just curious.
So no. So I think for me, as it pertains to like standards, where I was once saying to myself, well, I want a man that has, X, Y, Z, da 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 da. I had to start being realistic. And I say realistic in the sense that right now the world is changing. There's a lot of things that are going on, right? So I can say, listen, I want a man with 6 figures. I want him da da da. But here's the thing though. I mean, life can happen.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And I don't want to miss my opportunity, with love because I just happened to catch him on like a bad day.
Yeah.
So So standards for me now, there are
So
some
money not a standard. That it don't.
Now you
bother
do need to have your own, like.
No, but how much money? Like,
So here's the thing. I'm not
because
saying that
women used to
I
be,
can't
if he
put
ain't
a-
got six
I'm not
figures,
saying like
he
it's a
ain't all good,
standard.
man.
I
Now-
think what changed about that is though, like I know that money for a man, being a provider and all that kind of stuff is good, but I think the way the world is changing, like what you were talking about, is that no matter how much money you make, it takes two incomes.
Yeah.
Period. So the standard is not so much equal gift, but it's definitely equal sacrifice. What are we both doing? And so I think what you were trying to say is that if we ain't both doing something, you know what I mean? And so do I even have the right to have a standard if I'm not doing something for myself? Do I have the right to request or demand a standard if I'm not doing something? So I think that the standard is connected to what makes you congruent, or at least, working in a direction that speaks to that.
I had a young lady say this to me, y'all, and it almost she basically slapped me in the face. She basically slapped me in the face when she said this, because we were talking about, I was like, when I look for the kind of woman I want is going to be this, have this,
Yeah.
and this. And y'all, I mean, I'm giving it the business, like
Yeah.
straight up what I want, what I'm not going to take,
Right.
And she was like, so that means you're going to get in the gym?
I mean, well, hey,
I was like, well, what's that supposed to be? You calling me fat? She said, no, I'm saying you can expect all this from a woman, but she's supposed to accept you like you are.
that part.
Maybe she don't want the little bit of extra flab you got. So you going to get in the gym and read it.
That
Yeah, that
part.
was probably one of the most realest conversations
Humbling.
I had
It's
with somebody.
humbling.
I didn't even know what to say back.
Yeah.
I almost blocked her. I said, get off my phone talking stupid. Huh? Been big, just got here.
Look, she ain't the one. Next.
I am weak.
Been big, I just got here.
Asking me to be somebody I'm not. What's wrong with you?
But you know, it did sober me up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, now wait, now you can't expect the moon and ask
Yeah.
for the stars, and you ain't willing to do nothing to
Absolutely.
meet people kind of
And
where
so
they are.
that's why
That's true.
standards for me, like that's a hard word, because that for me in relationships, I've connected standards to almost judging. You know what I mean? And so I'm just kind of open. And so when I find out things just don't work for me as a person, I feel like when I find that out, now I can make my decision. I let information, be my decision maker, not a standard. Because at the end of the day, you not meeting a certain thing shouldn't disqualify you from
Absolutely.
a conversation. You know what I mean? And I'm just really connected to that, man. Standards, I connect that to judging off the back, and you just never know.
I mean, I can agree to some.
Damn, you don't meet the height requirement, but you nice.
First of all, boo,
You
I
are-
meet all height requirements. Let's be clear.
Hold on a second, but aren't y'all like
Okay.
the same height though?
Literally,
No,
you
no,
ain't
no,
nothing
no,
but a half an inch taller than me with shoes on.
You don't meet the height requirement, but you know what? Because I talk to
Says
you,
who, Rob?
I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Rob, I'm telling you right now, you better ask about me. I meet all requirements, baby.
Rob said you got to be this tall to ride this ride.
Listen, then he need to be this tall and he not
You know what
there.
I'm saying? You know what
He
I'm
not
saying?
He
there.
said you got to be this tall.
That's
to
why
ride.
all his women gotta be taller than him.
Whoa.
Or right here, eye level.
You know what?
It is.
Okay.
I don't want no
There
tall
are
woman. You
certain
can call that
times and
standard or
spaces you
what?
can be
I
as
don't
tall
want no
as you
tall
want to
woman.
be, but there are certain times and spaces where we're all the same size. I'm just saying. I'm just being real.
Wow, Rob. That
I'm
was
I
just,
mean,
I'm just being real.
I've never heard anybody say that at one point. Like, we're all the same height.
We're all the same. I'm just being real.
Because the alpha.
The alpha and the beta.
I was formed in the. Never mind. Let me stop playing.
Here he go. No, but I mean, but that's a real conversation. I know I've had conversation with people in different spaces and different journeys of their life about what they kind of expect, what they're looking for, what they want.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest things to me, not even money. I don't care about a person's money, about a woman's money. Like I'm not coming in this where I need your money or your money is needed to help satisfy anything
Yeah,
you're gonna do.
right.
My thing is I want to know that you got some kind of drive for something. That you got some kind of ambition to something. That you
Absolutely.
want, basically just that you want more than where you are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's my biggest
Yeah.
thing.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
I'm
want
there
more than
too.
where you are, because there's a lot of people, y'all. I realize there's a lot of people that's just not their thing. They find waking up every day, going to their 9 to 5, 8 to 5, whatever it is,
And they're fine.
and they're fine with it. And I just think it's going to be difficult. I think around this whole table, it would be difficult for any of us to be with somebody that was like a 8 to 5, and that's all they had going for them, kind of situation. Just because of how ambitious we are and how much we all are like, what's the next thing?
Absolutely.
What are we striving for?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, but what if you get in a situation where she has a 9 to 5, right? But then, and you are ambitious, but she's supporting you.
So
You know what I'm saying? As in, like, supporting your endeavors, pushing you, encouraging you. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm going to hold the house down while you're out, pursuing the next thing. And listen, and how can I help? And
that takes a special woman.
And like
Yeah,
the
it
help
takes a
could
special
be, well,
woman.
listen, no,
Or,
don't worry
you know,
about it because I got home.
Yeah, it takes a special woman or a man, and I know Angelica, you can attest to this. You've seen it in action, like and just in dealing with things and people in the past. one of the biggest downfalls is because they had an 8 to 5. They didn't support all those leveraged and layered responsibilities. And so it turned into you don't have time for me, you don't this, your priorities are out of order. My priorities are not out of order. They're just connected to,
a bunch of different parts.
A bunch of different parts. I have to be robbed to this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Yeah. And really what would be nice is exactly what you said. Can you support that? Can you layer that? Can you wear me like a suit? You know what I mean? And make sure that I'm good. Can you find a way to get included in what I'm doing?
But it's hard to find a person that can understand the entrepreneurial. I wear many hats because all of us on that same vein of wearing many hats. It's hard for a person that does not do it or has never done it to understand it, because then it, like you said, it becomes, well, you're too busy for me. Well, you didn't make time for this.
So that's exactly what we said. You either have to not be a selfish person, or you have to have enough business going on for yourself.
That's what I was about to say. You have to have your own thing going on too. Because then you'll equally understand it. You'll get it.
And then too, listen, if you understand how to, truly, before you even get to that point, because I mean, you can know early on that this ain't the one. But then a lot of times, we ignore all of that stuff.
Red flags.
We ignore all of the red flags.
Yeah.
All of
them.
All.
Yeah.
Every single one of them jokers.
Well, let me ask, I'm about to put it out here. I'm just gonna put it out here. It's the first episode.
Safe Space Radio.
Safe Space. Y'all single. Tell the audience
We're
listening.
single.
We're single. Tell the audience
By choice.
Tell the audience by choice. Okay, I didn't say that. I know you got options. I know they want you, Pam.
Listen,
Your hand lifted up. I know they want you. Trust me, I know they want you.
Rayshawn.
I saw you walk in.
Rayshawn, get off of me.
Hey, listen, on a cloud.
Get off of me.
I know they
Get
want
off of me.
Oh, he comes.
Riding on.
Walking
Pam, I know
on a cloud.
But
Anyway.
if you all had to, I don't want to say standard, but what you're looking for. So because Rob has even showed me the messages people trying to talk. Who the little honey up there? Who the blonde haired woman up there? So they
Blonde.
Tell them who y'all are. Tell them what you're looking for. Angel, talk to the men that's listening. Tell them who you are, what you're looking for.
I'm shy.
Matter of fact, put your standards out there.
I'm shy.
No, you're not.
Even though I gave you a class on standards, go ahead, put your standards out
Boy,
there.
shut up.
Come on,
put your standards out there.
Talk to him, Angel.
Talk to him, Angel. Yes. Talk.
Pam, you're next. Don't do all that.
Bruh.
Think now.
I didn't know this was so hard.
It is. Being put on the spot like this.
So
Thanks,
look.
Rayshawn.
So then it goes back to what I said. So then, do you really know what you want?
I do. I want a man that
We
can.
have enough time for this.
I'm gonna take
No,
this.
we
I'm
got
just gonna
more
take
than
the time
enough
right
time.
quick. I'm gonna take the time right quick.
Because how many times do we get in relationships when we don't know what we want?
So
And we project that on somebody else.
I'll give you one. I'm gonna just give you one, and I'm
Felt
gonna leave
a
it
little
right here.
heartfelt, didn't it? It felt heartfelt to me.
And now we're listening.
It came
from a real place, from a deep place.
And now we're listening to
His voice
fortune
got deeper
cookies.
when he said it.
It did.
And now we're listening to fortune cookies. I'm just saying. I'm
The
just.
shade. Right.
I'm in my bag.
Oh, he's robbing at the moment.
I'm in my bag now.
Reach out and touch
I'm in my bag. No.
somebody.
So let's.
No, Rob, he just wants to get read. He wants me to read.
No,
Read
no,
me.
no, no.
Oh,
Read.
The door is open.
No, hold
Doors
on.
to
Y'all are
church are
getting,
now open.
Will that mean-
y'all are getting off.
Okay.
What are you all looking
Okay, you know
for?
what?
do you
Listen.
look
Okay,
for?
so let me start here. Okay, I'm just gonna put one out there.
Just one.
Just one.
Are you available?
Ooh.
Are you available?
That means.
And I'm not talking about, okay, you in a situationship.
That part.
I'm not talking about that you married. I'm not talking about that you separated. I'm not talking. Are you available?
That part.
You know?
Like you
And
free.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. You can
Healed,
listen.
healed
You
too.
here,
Ooh, that's
Healed too.
most definitely healed.
and like here's the thing.
That's
You can
that's
listen. and
Better
you
than
can-
healed. You got to be whole.
But listen. But you can be single and still not be available.
Right, yeah,
That's
real.
true.
No, that's
And
real.
Healed.
So I
Whole.
want to know if you're available.
Employed.
If you're truly
Savings.
I'm just saying.
you know.
Okay, but I like
Walls.
available. Pam, what about for you?
I don't know. I think I look mainly for transparency. You know, somebody that's transparent. Because I'm an open book. I feel like I'm an open book. You can ask me anything, I'm going to tell you, you know. So I'm just looking for transparency, if anything. Like, can you be yourself? Like, I'm not looking for you to tell me what you think I want to hear. Like, the real you.
Gotcha.
Ask me, Rayshawn.
All right. RJ,
Ask me, Rayshawn.
RJ, what you?
No, for real. At this point in my life, we're looking for somebody with a level of grace. Because I done messed up.
Nigga, we all messed up.
But everybody don't have grace.
Some have messed up a lot more.
I'm not talking about the fact that I've messed up and other people have not. I'm looking at the fact that can you have a capacity for the fact that I've jacked up, and then everything that's come with that. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about, can you deal with my mama? Can you deal with my daddy?
Can you deal with them?
Right. Because I sometimes can't.
Right. So
sometimes I can't.
So you have to have
you gotta have capacity.
You have
for
to have
that.
the capacity to just take on another person in your life.
Right.
Literally.
That means good, bad. That
Ugly and
means
indifferent.
Because I literally, when you marry me, when you get with me, you getting with all that.
It's a package deal.
And it's just there's some things that's connected to that. Not do you have capacity? So are you available? But the next piece is, do you have capacity? You got space.
Right.
You got room on the hard drive because
they got to get through me. What?
That part.
Good.
That
Okay.
part.
That's good.
That's
well, y'all.
good.
I haven't. I know Rob's gonna give us our official close, but I think that was good today. Now I like that. I think y'all gave it.
Man, listen, this was our first episode. I'm excited about episode number 2 already. Listen, if you have enjoyed this podcast, man, listen, go ahead and like, share, subscribe to Safe Space Network or SSR910 on Facebook and Instagram. Remember, this is where we keep the main thing because you're the main character in your story. Listen, we'll see you for episode number 2 here in a couple of weeks. Y'all take care. We out.
All right, y'all.
Why 100 music, bruh?